Welcome to the One Shot Podcast. This is a one-time deal, only time you're ever getting this from us, but we're going to talk about the state of Rainbow Six Siege, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm joined here by, yep,
RQ the.
RQ the and
Jew, but it's Judician.
Judician.
So.
All right. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to start this off right off the rip. Jug, question 1. When did you start playing the game of Rainbow Six Siege?
Like the first week of Velvet Shell, so like 2017.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. RQ the Wraith?
Started the last week of Grim Sky.
Last week of Grim Sky. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Jug. This is a sub question to the first question. What made you interested in the game and why did you play it as much as you did?
It was just a game that all my friends were playing and they were playing it nonstop, and I have a background in sports video games, so I play a lot of sports video games, but they were all playing it. I felt left out, so I got it and then started playing it a lot because I really sucked because I never played a shooter before. So I just wanted to get better, and the only way to get better is by doing it more. So
Gotcha. Wraith? You?
So I started playing Rainbow Six Siege because of a couple of friends. They got me into the game. After like a couple seasons of playing, was not the best. Took a break for like 2 seasons and started on the grind again. I was not entirely the best into competitive shooters. I played like, Borderlands, not really like anything that's very competitive.
Okay. So I started back in the beta, the closed beta for console at least. I didn't play PC until way later down the line. But what got me interested into the game was one of my buddies was showing me YouTube videos, and I think we were playing GTA 5 at the time. He showed me, I think what was it? The E3 trailer for the game. And that's when I was like,
the one that
this
actually looks like nothing like the game.
Yeah, nothing like the game. Yeah. That's when I knew I was like, dude, I want to play this really bad. It looks good. So I was like, fuck yeah. And as soon as it came out, I was just like, yep, this is what we're going to be playing for a little bit. On to question. Yeah, basically. So on to question 2. Jug, what was your peak moment that made you realize you were hooked and wanted to be nothing but great at the game?
Okay, I wouldn't say that I'm great at the game. I just like being competitive, and more I'll say this, like my fuel from it comes from I play ratty, so I like making other people angry without me actually instigating anything.
This motherfucker.
But
He likes to rage bait.
I mean, my hook for it really was like when it was, I'd say it was during Operation Health. My friends and I, like, we had never actually had a true competitive 5-stack. Like, granted, those friends, now looking back, we were not very good. It was just like we were all like golds, but like I hit like a really my first ever really insane clutch, and it's just like the feeling of hitting that. It was like my first ever 1v5, and the feeling of hitting that was just like I want to be good at this game, so I could just keep doing that, and like all my friends going crazy, and then all my friends like still, even if they don't talk, like if they don't play it anymore, they still ask me like how I do in it because they know I still play it.
Gotcha.
So
the adrenaline rush is what got you hooked.
The adrenaline that's like, when you make a play, just like the endorphins that are released, just it's fantastic. I love like my hand shaking after a clutch.
Gotcha. Wraith, what about you? What was your peak moment that made you realize you were hooked and wanted to be nothing but great at the game?
Honestly, it was. Let's see. I did take that break of like 2 seasons, right? It was on the 3rd season when I came back, because I originally before it, it was in Burnt Horizon. I hit Gold 4, and I was playing with diamonds, and it was actually kind of fun. Don't get me wrong. But seeing the charm and everything, like I was like, damn, like those charms are actually really nice. I really went for the charm. That's all I really go for because those are cool. And the whole competitive aspect, I'm like, ooh, this is kind of cool. I actually like having to do something. So just like, for instance, like COD or like, you just run around a gun. No, you have to actually like play with the team.
Gotcha.
That's what I like about it.
Okay. Peak moment that made me realize I was hooked. I would say a week after release, because I didn't get the game until just after release. I got a closed beta code and an open beta code from my buddy that I was playing GTA with at the time. It was a week after the game came out. I started playing, and I think I got a ridiculous like fuse kill back when his pellets were literal nukes. It was ridiculous. They would bounce off walls and shit and go flying to other rooms. Oh my god, it was so funny. But I was on house, rappelled on kid's window,
old
placed
house,
it.
man.
Old house, I know. Memory lane, memory lane.
Wait, is there a clip of that?
No, God, no. But I placed my fuse charge on the right window, not the one on the balcony, but the one that you had to rappel on. I placed it on the right window, the top right of it, detonated that bitch, and it shot all the way into construction and killed somebody. That's when I knew. I was like, dude, this is the game. This is the game. Like, I'm definitely gonna be forever on this shit, because it's stupid, silly shit like that that just makes you go, yeah, I'm in it for the long term. This is great. Now, grinding to be great, it's definitely the competitive aspect. The game is just, it's always going to have the most ridiculous skill ceiling when it comes to competitive play, the amount of uniqueness.
You want to peek something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I will say, like, or you finish and I'll go off mine.
I don't think I'm great, but I want to be great is how I view it for myself, at least.
For me, it was like, since a lot of my friends like were mostly like peak gold, like low gold at that point, it's like I got to plat quickly, and then they're like, just like change it. 'Cause this is when you had to be level 20, or you didn't even have to, as long as someone in your squad was level 20 to play ranked, like you could. So like there was a while like I literally just like peaked plat 3, and like I didn't go up. This was when plat was before rank 2.0, or before like even hitting plat
before the
wasn't that
change.
hard. Yeah. Before even like the end of ranked 1.0, when hitting plat was still easy. But it's like I'd switch accounts and play because they just wanted to try to get them to rank up. And then I didn't start like trying to actually test myself until like I'd say even Crimson Heist, and then I solo queued to Diamond, like, because I was just like, I want to test myself.
I'm not gonna lie, I met Chandler like before Crimson. Crimson Heist.
Was it Crimson
He's the one that
Heist?
kind of taught me. No, maybe. No, it was Neon Dawn.
Oh,
I met
yeah.
Ulta in Crimson Heist, and that's when I first hit plat. And that actually gave me the stride to actually try to go for something higher and have maintain a positive KD. Because I had like a .89, and that was not entirely good. I don't like having a negative KD.
Yeah.
So on to this. What is your guys' most memorable moment of Siege?
I think, I mean, you guys have seen it, but it's not even like anything like iconic or anything. It's iconic just to me. Was like I was just playing with like one of my IRLs and one of those dudes that I play with normally, and we just happened to play against like Jinxie and Mingo and Stompin and Franklin, and Jinxie raging afterwards. Like I was streaming during the time, and it's like him raging is just my absolute favorite thing ever. When he's just screaming at me to get off a Pixel Peak, and it's like it's my favorite clip. It's my favorite moment. Like I was like that like I said, I like making people mad, and so for me to get it off of just a basic kill was phenomenal.
Post podcast, you're gonna have to send me the clip so I can throw it in here. I'll remember around like the 9-minute mark.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just have to post Jinxie freaking the fuck out. Oh my god. What does he say? Doesn't he go, "This isn't a tournament, you twat, get off the Pixel Peak"?
Yeah, but like before that, he's like actually literally foaming at the mouth because he's so mad.
But like, it's fucking great.
Like, being able to even like compete in that lobby is just like it goes on to the competitive aspect. It shows that I can compete with like the people we consider console pros. Like hell, today I played against one of those quote unquote console pros and made him slam his desk and throw a I don't know what on his bed, but
it looked like a what was it, a dirty clothes basket on his bed.
Yeah, it might have been
like a clothes basket of some sort. Yeah, you just toss that shit on there.
Shout out Fantana, but you know.
Yeah, for real. So Wraith, what is your most memorable moment in Siege?
Most memorable moment was when I solo queued all the way to Diamond
Jesus
by
Christ.
myself.
Yeah. Those were the days,
And I
man. Those were
maintained
the
a
days.
1.5.
Insane.
It was such a fun experience.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think of my most memorable
Oh,
moment.
and hitting champ on solo raid.
I feel like
I was like hitting champ solo raid for me was like not that like it was nice to hit, but it wasn't like, oh, I did it because it was rank 2.0 and like everybody I knew was hitting champ, and so I was like, that's
The
when I was like,
charm.
that's when I was like, I want to start playing PC and see how high I can go on that, because then that would be like the, oh, this is awesome.
I can't even say like I have a most memorable moment, because like everyone always remembers like their first time hitting their peak rank. So it's like, oh yeah, that's memorable, but like I've never had a situation where I'm just like, this is forever embedded in my mind. I would say like my peak rank up game was when I hit P1 for the first time on console. And I shit my fucking pants, dude. I was so close to Diamond, so fucking close. And it felt so good. Oh, I mean, there were two different times where I was like close to fucking hitting Diamond. Yeah, there was
Ultra Taz.
Yeah, there was the time where I hit P2 for the first time, and then the season after or before, I don't remember exactly, I hit P1. But I remember hitting P1 and was just freaking out. I was like, dude, we're gonna hit Diamond so fucking soon.
You were locked.
I was so dialed. But that was back in the console days, like when I took the game way more serious. And then as soon as I switched to PC, it was like I didn't give a shit about my rank. I was just there to fuck shit up. That's all it was. So I mean, I guess yeah, my peak rank up, my peak quote unquote rank up game comp, I would say, is my more memorable moments, like when I was playing for Dark Watch. But that's T4. No one really watches that, so it's like, yeah.
No one really cares.
Yeah, no one really cares. You're just burgers at that point. You're just rank stacks. But yeah. Okay, so now we're getting on to the juicy stuff. Jug, in your opinion, what is Siege's biggest problem?
Honestly, like I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's the cheaters or everything." I think part of it's the community, because like I will say like Jinxie revived the game, but that community and the people that he brought with it, it's just the most annoying. Like I want to like strangle. Like I don't know how to put it. Like the kids in that, like everybody, like Brett and I have encountered it on console. Like everybody has like roller, zim, swung like in their name. They think it's so like
depressing.
Granted, this is me coming from like a mostly console scene. Like cheaters are really annoying, but it's like console cheaters like don't even really exist. Like they're beatable. It's just if you play in a PC lobby, it's just a PC lobby. Like it's.
Well,
but for me, it's the community. It's just so toxic.
Console is like primarily mute, no? Like you don't even get comms unless if you're in a party.
Yeah. And even like for me, because like most of the time, like I just don't join random parties because you could get doxxed or whatever, because that's just what Siege is. So or like DOSed, and I just choose not doxed, DOSed. But
both.
Like so I just choose to not both. So I just choose to not like join parties. It's like granted the one random party I've really joined, I met some of like my best friends. So like you never know, but it's so like wishy-washy. And then looking for group posts, no. They're just so bad to do. It's just not worth it. Like the community, like, and it's like, oh, you must have like a 1.3 KD. KD doesn't say everything.
You could bait. You could sit on a rappel the entire game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, so it's for me, it's the community. Like, hell, Jinxie, like, there's a Twitter group called Jinxie Loyals that had to switch to Siege Loyals because Jinxie was getting so much flack for the stuff happening in that community. Because it's just utterly so toxic. And then all of the people after the grand finals were like talking shit about Doki and Loira and Blaz and Alamau because they had a bad series. And yeah.
I love that you brought up the DDoSing and doxing thing, because back in year 2 when you started playing, that's like when it really started to kick in. Like zimming and fucking all the DDoSing shit, like hitting servers, that's when it really started to kick in pretty good. Because I remember,
I think I was glad I was in the low ranks at that point because I didn't have to experience it.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me do not join parties, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like Velvet Shell was my first time hitting plat, and I was like, oh fuck yeah. Wait, was it Velvet Shell? No, it was Health. So Velvet Shell I hit gold, and then Health I hit plat. And those were the 2 seasons where people are like, don't join parties.
I will
Don't
say
join
Ember Rise was one of the
anybody's
worst ones
parties.
too, but Ember Rise I didn't know because that was when I took my break to go play other games. So like, I didn't even know.
Yeah, it was pretty bad in those seasons. Like the earlier years of the game, I think it was all the way up until year 4. No? Year 4 is when it was like really fucking bad.
Year 4 was that Ember Rise was in year 4, I think. So then because Mozzie was year 4 was when it was really bad. Year 5 is when it started picking up to being like okay.
Yeah.
It was like year 6, honestly. It's still a big issue.
Year 6 it was still bad, but it was mainly server hitting at that point. That was when server hitting was pretty big.
Year 5 was server hitting.
Yeah, year 5 and 6 was server hitting, but wasn't year 5 was Xbox Resolver, right? Is that when that was kicking up pretty hard? X Resolver? Yeah.
I mean, I think it was, but the way you just get around X Resolver is you just change your name.
Yeah. Like, you just change your gamer tag and not join parties.
I changed it once and I never got
or you have people that blacklist you.
Yeah. I went and spent the $4.99 one time so I could get off the website permanently. And I go and I look my name up to this day and it's not there. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Who got you off of the site, Brett? Because I remember you were pissed off about it for a long time. Because every time you queued, you would just get fucking DOS.
Ulta got off me off the site. Yeah, I asked Ulta if he could use, because he had a friend, so he could like hide a friend and him. So he hid me.
Gotcha.
I'm still hidden on there, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, before we get too far off topic.
Hold up. You haven't asked me the question.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
So, Wraith, what is Siege's biggest problem in your opinion?
All right, TikTok and Rank 2.0.
Okay, that's pretty valid. Can you
TikTok
go in depth?
ruined everything. Okay. So before TikTok blew up on the Rainbow Six Siege game, where everyone's posting, "Oh, look at this, Coconut Bras got something new," right? There used to be certain things, for instance, like a champ would do versus a silver would do, right? Certain strategies, certain like spawn peaks, etc., right? You'd expect people to learn them over time. But it seems like the newer players are even coming in, they just know the spawn peaks. Because it's the TikTok, dude. TikTok's like, here, we're handing you it on a silver platter here. This is exactly what to expect. You just can't, fry it like a silver off, for instance, CC wall. It used to be a not common spawn peak, but TikTok made it where you can't even do it anymore because everyone's gonna expect it.
I'll offer like a counterpoint like to it. It's like the culture that TikTok has also made. It's like everybody's like they're just talking to like if you kill somebody, even if you don't talk, they're like 1v1 me, like because they want to post like 1v1 or like bunker wars or some shit. Like it's just
it ruins the game. Rank 2.0 makes it seem like that even though you might hit champ with quotations champ, which is 4500, which is still D2, or sorry, diamond in the old, old rank 1.0. There's like no purpose. You don't have to go through the struggle as in rank 1.0. Rank 1.0, you had the struggle of getting to the rank. Yes, when you're in lower ranks, you went against easier players, but it didn't matter because those easier players will give you the elo to rank up. But when you hit, diamond, it's harder to rank up, which is the competition. But for instance, if you hit champ 3 times in a row in rank 2.0, you're starting in copper, you have to go against those champs every single time. There's no fun in it because you just go against the same people over and over and over. It's yes, we like the comp, but no, we don't like the fact that we have to struggle just to hit a rank. That's why I've
a virtual charm.
I think it's just
some pixels.
Exactly.
Yeah. I see what Ubisoft wanted to do. Separate the player base a little bit better. Like, oh, the good players will play with the good players, and the bad players will play with the bad players. So everybody has a chance to have their game, where they pop off. or do exceptionally well in their skill rating, I guess you could say, and they want the games to be more balanced and go to 4-4 more often, which in my opinion, good and bad. It's good because yes, the newer players or the players that are just not as try hard in a competitive first person shooter, by the way, want to have a more chill, lax game session. Don't queue ranked, in my opinion, on that situation.
There's
If
other
you
modes.
want to be better, you need to play against people that are better than you, slightly better or way better. Sure, you're going to get curb stomped a good chunk of the time, but you learn new things in said situations. So, my biggest problem with the game at the point in time would definitely be Rank 2.0. If it were to go away, I think cheating would go away quite exponentially just because boosters won't be as common, I guess you could say, if you think about it.
I mean,
Because
yes, no. More of the problem with with cheating and boosting right now is just because it seems to be a lack of anti-cheat, so everybody can do it. It's like, even last season, there was like you'd run into one like every few games, not even few games. It's like when I would play with some people, it could be like every 20, you could get one every 20, 30 games. But now it's like you have like basically a syndrome. You think everybody is cheating if they have good stats, good headshot ratio. Like
Yeah.
it's
I think people
I don't
forget
know.
that 2 seasons ago we were in a cheating epidemic again. By the way,
Mhm.
we've
Yeah.
had 2 cheater epidemics in the past 2 seasons. Well, 3 technically, if you think
3,
about it.
yeah.
Last season
Mhm.
we had cheaters at the beginning of the season for a good chunk of the time, and then it
And then they
just
went away.
fell off all of a sudden randomly. That's when they got rid of what's it called?
Clar.
Clar. Yeah. So this is gonna kind of lead into the next question, like this is kind of for both of you to answer at the same time, if you had to think about it. But do you think the devs actually see the problems and want to fix them, or do you think it's corporate relaying the info to the devs and they go based off of what corporate says?
What do you mean by like the corporate aspect? Like corporate is saying we
Ubisoft,
need
the
you to take
whole,
care
the
of it.
company. Yeah. Do you
Yeah, but
think
like
they go, hey, what the fuck's the problem? Fix this. Or do you think, okay, I guess corporate sees cheating as an issue, they relay it, it gets fixed. Corporate currently sees player numbers falling off. That's when they start to go, oh, hey, what's our issues? And then they relay the info. So how would I explain
I
this like better,
yeah.
I guess? Um when, for instance, the Jinxie situation, when Jinxie came, the game boomed, all-time high of player rate, but we were in a cheater epidemic. There was a bunch of issues with the game. Cheater epidemic, the meta wasn't great. It was okay, but it wasn't great by any means. So, like, do we think because of that high player rating and the quote unquote revival of the game, it caused Ubisoft corporate to go, oh, we don't need to fix any of the big issues. It's fine.
Yes and no. I feel like it's like obviously they want to fix the issue because they don't want like cheaters are a problem and people complain and it's like it's a negative aspect on your game. But I think that it's only for like the PC cheaters. Like for Zimming, it's like it's still player count. So like if they can find
Yeah.
a way to move it to make it happy, then they'll do that. Like if like I think it just having native MNK but move it to PC lobbies would do a lot. But um
That's supposed to come, isn't it?
That's rumors.
Year 4
Yeah, that's rumors
or
for.
year?
it's been rumors for a
It's
while, I
actually
Yeah.
feel like.
Well,
next
they
year.
announced it,
So
didn't they?
it might be next
After next
season or next
season.
season.
I
Well,
think
I
so.
think it's
But
supposed to be
like
after this coming season.
so like I think for in terms of like for the console cheaters, it's not like it's just like player numbers. Like figure out how to make them like to where console could be happy, but like they don't lose those players that are zimming, you know.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the wall hacks, like wall hack and aimbot, like spin bot situation of people, like I think they want to actively fix it, but it's like like cheater companies can make a lot of money from it, so they're actively changing all of their stuff to be able to work with updates and everything. And it's not a simple solution, and I think more people need to understand that it's like, hey, fix cheaters, fix cheaters, fix cheaters. It's like we aren't game devs. It's not absolutely that simple. I think they're working on it, and it's frustrating because it's taken so long to fix an epidemic.
Yeah.
You see, a lot of people expect, right, that when the Ubisoft devs, right, they came out saying, "Oh, we've been working on Siege X for 3 years."
Mm-hmm.
That we're supposed to have actually a decent game. You know, like where it's not as many cheaters, it's not like a shit show.
Also, a brand new anti-cheat.
No. It's not a brand new anti-cheat. It's all the
It's not.
quote-unquote
It's
anti-cheats that they've had. They just put it in one, renamed it.
combined into
That's it.
one name, yeah.
They just put it all into one. So we still have Battle Eye, by the way, in the big
It's just under a
2025.
rename.
Yeah.
It's under a rename. That's all it is. But it seems like they're in a catch-22. Like Ubisoft doesn't have a lot of money, so they can't fund for the game as much.
This is their
But
only
that means that the
living game right
devs,
now.
Yeah.
yes,
That
that's
is
their issue.
definitely a
They're lacking
false
money.
argument. I would say they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Currently, I think they're only a billion-dollar company at this
because
point
the
in
games
time.
that they've tried to make,
Yeah, they're terrible.
failed.
They all fall off, or so on and so forth. Like Assassin's Creed and fucking what's their other big one? They just did X Defiant.
Just
It
Dance.
died. Like
The Just Dance is another one.
yeah,
They
all
do.
their big sellers: Assassin's Creed, Division,
Just Dance.
and what else have they made? What's
The
their other big one?
Trials. The
Oh,
Trials.
Far Cry.
Or Far Cry, yeah.
So Far Cry,
They also do
Assassin's Creed, and
Trials.
Siege are their big three, and the
They
past
haven't
two
even made
that
a.
they've dropped have been bad. Or they didn't
They've only
sell
been.
to
They
their,
haven't.
I guess, liking.
They haven't
Yeah.
even made another Far Cry in like a hot minute.
It's only
Yeah.
been like
And
3
made-
years, but still,
But
nonetheless,
still,
it's
they've released 2 Assassin's Creed games during the entire time.
yeah, it's in my opinion, as a billion-dollar company, and you see, oh hey, our big moneymaker is having a huge issue, and players just keep leaving. We should probably focus on this game and make sure it's keeping us like a good income on money. They just went free to play, announced that they're working on cheaters. They completely overhauled the game engine. They got rid of all the spaghetti code. It's not on a new engine, by the way. There are a bunch of people like this is no shade at this content creator, but Garfield is Doc. He posted a video about the problems of the game, and he said in his video like the new engine that they're on, it's not a new engine. It's still on the same engine that made Far Cry games, by the way.
Well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was made on this engine.
AC games, my bad. AC games. So like it's on an engine that isn't even meant for FPS games. It had a bunch of spaghetti code. They apparently went through and fixed all the spaghetti code. Even then, you fix all those issues, you make it to where it's easier to read, so on and so forth. Why are bugs so hard to find? If you made it easier to read, like I can't read code, but for instance, like Ira can, and I guess it would be C++ that he can read. I don't know what code they use. I would guess it's C++ or C#, one of the two.
It's probably C#.
It's one of the two, but nonetheless, if you know C++, you can learn C# relatively easy. But even then, it's more of a like you fixed, quote unquote, all your code issues. You apparently fixed anti-cheat to make it work way better, detect cheaters quicker. Where was that at the beginning of the season? Like,
Okay, where's the cancel match?
Yeah, they announced, matches are going to get canceled. I've
like
only
if a cheater
seen it.
It's a cheater if gets banned mid-game.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, it is rare, but I feel like it still would have been rare if like cheater, because it takes, what their current process is it takes a while to ban cheaters anyway. And so, or not even a while. It's like because they don't want cheaters to know why, like what specifically got them banned, so that they can, like,
that's the thing.
But
like cheat companies are gonna keep making cheats no matter what, and they're gonna keep trying and making their cheats better and better to beat anti-cheats. A company, by the way, this is a complete left field throw, by the way. Valorant This is a huge but they have cheaters. They do, but they get banned way faster. Way faster.
They may have like
Why?
solution for like a easy solution for Zim. Like they can automatically detect if
Yeah.
someone's zimming, and
they can detect DMA too.
They literally have an AI that goes in mid-match and watches the gameplay and looks through your files.
As a billion-dollar company, I would be investing in an anti-cheat of my own that can do that, or investing into Riot's anti-cheat and be like, yo, listen, we'll pay you this much to let us use your shit.
I will say, at least we are not BF6 right now. Their anti-cheat is fucked.
What do you mean it's fucked?
In the past 3 days, they've already banned over 400,000 people.
Yeah. That's what I mean. 400,000 people ban hammered.
Their hacking situation.
Oh yeah, but think about it. Their anti-cheat is working. It's detecting and banning motherfuckers. But so that just shows cheaters are horrible as humans.
Yes. Yeah. I worded the anti-cheat being poorly. I worded that incorrectly. But yes, like it's a cheating situation. It's like I wish it was getting that many banned, but it's like at the same time, like knowing, not to say like knowing Ubisoft, it's like it won't. It's like they work their time. It's like they take a second. It's like we've known what we've come to expect, and it's like we're at a point where it's like people are expecting them to do too much, and it's like we want our expectations to be higher, but it's got to be a lot lower.
Yeah.
You know what? I would be completely fine with the fact that it takes longer, etc., etc. But when they do ban the cheater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does our stats go? Why does our stats not change back to where they were? Why do we not, like, for instance, we got 4-0'd, we died all 4 times because there's a blatant cheater.
And then
why do we not get our
stats?
Lowered, yeah. Why can't we have our shit back? Why can't we have basically a win? You know,
or
because
even then,
look at fucking Drin. He has
match.
like a 40% win rate, and it's mainly because of cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
There's those aspects. So like, if they worked on that too, where the cheater gets banned, but your stats are back to, you know, like it didn't affect your stats at all that match, I'd be more happier.
Yeah. Like, I think Ubisoft needs to just say fuck it. Like the devs need to just say fuck it and do what Riot does, a kernel level anti-cheat. It sounds wild. It's super quote unquote invasive. Sure, Riot is digging through our computers as we speak, sitting here talking, if we have Valorant installed or League of Legends installed, whatever the case may be. I don't have anything that personal on my computer that is that worrisome to worry about. I don't have anything super personal other than like card info. I don't put my driver's license stuff. I don't put my address unless if it's for Amazon. And that's about it. Even then, I could delete my cookies, cache history, all that shit, and just do it on my phone. Like, it's not super difficult to get rid of all that shit and then do the kernel level shit. If you're that worried about it, Ubisoft is from Quebec, right? They're in Quebec, right?
They must have moved there. They used to be in Poland.
They're Canadian. They're a Canadian company. They're a Canadian company. I know that much. But nonetheless, yeah, because they all speak French. They're French Canadian, so they're Quebec. They're from Quebec.
No, because I know a lot of.
I don't think Canada is just going to start siphoning money from people.
Ubisoft headquarters, right?
Yeah, where's that at?
That's in France.
France? Okay, yeah. So they're a French company, but I don't think France is just going to casually scoop our money off of us or scoop all of our information off of us because the company itself makes so much money. And if somebody found out, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. There'd be a lot of bad shit going on.
How the world reacted when like Snowden came out with like us, like we are illegally like spying on them, like if taking information, like
the
world would react the same way if it was like, oh yeah, France is doing the same shit, like.
Naughty.
Yeah, basic.
No.
Basic fucking lay. Basic fucking lay. So question 6, we kind of already talked about it to an extent, like during that little tangent we just had, but it was, what do you think will fix the cheating problem? My humble opinion, suing the ever living fuck out of all the cheat companies for TOS breaches. You're breaking TOS. The Clar situation.
not the quickest way, but like that's one of the ways. It's like scare them with a lawsuit. Like,
oh, a big ass lawsuit. Don't do a baby one. No. Don't do what they did with.
Do what Fortnite does. Fortnite, if they detect like a really big seller, they'll just throw a fucking big ass lawsuit on them.
Same with Bungie. Bungie sued.
Bungie did the same
they
thing.
sued Ring One.
One person.
They sued Ring One for, I think it was like, oh fuck, I don't remember exact numbers, but it was ridiculous. Yeah, damages and TOS breaches, and Ring One went, like, they said, okay, we're done, and they paid them the amount that they were supposed to pay, and shut down their services for Destiny. Like, sue the fuck out of the company making the cheats for TOS breach and, well, terms of service breaking and fucking damages.
It is. It's a part of the legal contract.
Yes.
Technically.
You get on the game and you're using a third-party software to breach terms of services. I'm sorry, that whatever company made that is going to get fucked, and the person doing it can also get fucked. So it's just one of those things.
Why not IP ban people?
You can get around that so easily. VPNs, hardware bans, you can get around. Anybody with a brain can go on YouTube, how to get past a hardware ban. You do about like 5 minutes of searching, bam, you're good. You can get past all that pretty quick. Granted, it's more money you have to spend, but if you are a cheater,
a lot of people that kind of
you're making bougie amounts of money by boosting people, you won't give a fuck. You'll keep investing money to get past that hardware ban over and over again.
Wait, who are they going to be boosting? I mean, 20 games and that person could get banned.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like they can get around it. You know what I mean? There's ways around shit. So that's my opinion. I mean, sure, we could up the anti-cheat, change anti-cheats, in my opinion, because fuck Battle.i. That shit was made in 2004. Get it the fuck out of here. That shit don't work anymore.
2014, you mean?
2004.
Huh?
2004. Oh yeah, Battle.i was made in 2004.
Oh yeah, 2004, yeah.
Battle.i.
I thought you were talking about the engine. I'm like, nah, that's a 2013 engine.
Battle.i came out in 2004. It was a third-party anti-cheat solution for Battlefield Vietnam. For the game Battlefield Vietnam. It's been integrated in numerous games, primarily shooter games like PUBG, Arma 3, and Destiny 2. Notice how Siege isn't on there. Oh, I wonder why. Ubisoft doesn't want companies to know that. They don't want other people to know that. Yeah.
It actually shows Battle.i is also used in Rainbow Six Siege and interactions with a separate tool called Mousetrap to detect mouse and keyboard usage on console.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a very good question. And I really need to know what your guys' opinion is on this. So, Joog, what are your thoughts on the skins we have been receiving this entire past season as compared to the past 3 years?
I will say there's definitely seems to be a lot more effort in the skins, but I think that's because of free to play, obviously.
Of course.
Because I'm seeing in these, I'm like, I want to get this. I like this. This looks really cool. In the past, it was just like, yeah, they're okay. Like a seasonal skin here and there, sure, they look cool. But this season, it's like, I will like as much of like as a competitive disadvantage I say as like the Valk reload animation is on the Paragon Elite. Looks sick as shit.
Yeah. It's bougie.
Like the Azami stuff that came out with Rengoku, the seasonal that came out with Rengoku, like they're all so sick. And like the Borderlands bundle, like on that the Mozzie and IQ, sick. But I mean, they have to step up the skin to keep up with if they want to make their game free to play. It's the Fortnite model.
Yeah.
They're going to add emotes. They're going to add emotes.
Yeah. I want to hit the floss after I nitro sell somebody.
Exactly. Oh shit. Brett, what are your thoughts on the skins we've received this past season as compared to the last 3 years?
The last 3 years have been ass. First off, ass for skins. Like they're just like no effort. But yeah, I agree. Like, the season's fairly good on skins.
I will say, besides the Pro League skins,
the Pro League skins
the last 3 years have been good. but
to an extent,
Dude,
some
the
of them
OG
look
Pro Leagues are
ass.
better.
Yeah, some of them look ass, but some of them are fire. I will say.
It depends on the company, like whoever they hire to make the art.
Yeah.
Like if they hire Kubi, it's a fire skin.
Yeah.
But
I just say that the devs before year 4, right? Sorry, before year 5, because they switched devs like mid-year 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the skins from before year 5 were better than the last like last 4 years.
So the artists,
Actually,
not
that's 5.
the devs,
Yeah.
the artists. Okay. So the
I'm just
artists look
saying,
better.
this is a time frame.
Yeah.
Like they also did change the art, you know,
Yeah.
because they did a whole revamp.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, Ubisoft did not like the art really. It was actually really
was year
good.
5 when they did a bunch of like texture remodeling and stuff, like to help with performance and stuff? I don't remember if it was year 5 or
I don't even know.
year 6, but I remember they like dampened some of the textures to help with performance and shit.
Yeah.
So
Also they've tried to improve the servers more.
yeah,
Only
tried.
because the
Switch to
DOSing
Amazon.
attacks.
Switch to Amazon servers, and that just cooked. That cooked the fucking
Dude,
shit. That's a conversation for
that
a different
year,
day.
that year with Amazon was so ass.
It was so bad.
Like,
It
I
was
did
so
not
fucking
think that it
bad.
was just the Amazon servers.
Nobody could connect to the servers for the first like what? It was like the first week you would
It was the
connect
first
for like
week.
4 or 5 games, disconnect for like an hour,
Yep.
reconnect, disconnect for an hour. It was so bad.
Dude, it was so ass.
So, with questions, well, I mean, with skins in question, Juke, do you believe Ubisoft has had these skins, for instance, the Rengoku skin, the Valkyrie Elite skin, so on and so forth, for several seasons ready to go, but waited to free to play to produce them, or waited till free to play, or did they produce them the season or 2 beforehand so they could put them out for free to play season?
Rengoku, no. Valkyrie, yes.
Okay.
Because the Valkyrie it's the most expensive bundle that like for like a single operator that's ever existed. I think they've sat on that in preparation for this. It's like release it with CJax. It's a completely different like elite to everything, whatever. The Rengoku stuff, like they've done similar they've done similar things with the other Rengoku events anyway. I think they just changed like artists, and the artist just did a better job. Personally,
Most definitely. I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
I just think that the Rengoku, right? They did Rengoku like right after the Paragon Elite came out, but in the fact that they wanted to see how the performance was going to be, like if everyone's going to like it, because then they're going to stick with that artist.
yeah.
Well, they have multiple artists. I just think it's like it's a little odd to me that they're like that they have all these fire ass skins out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like where was some of this passion 2 years ago or 3 years ago when they were pumping out dry, bland ass skins, you know? Like
what they said.
When did they what was the season that they dropped? Oh fuck, what event was it? It was just it was literally the old skins but recolored. The robot skin.
I think there was the Mute Protocol. They also did that with Rengoku like originally too.
Yeah. That pisses me off.
Before this
Rengoku. And the Doctor's Curse, Curse.
Yeah, that was another one.
Doctor's Curse, like three big events that they could have easily capitalized on. Yeah. Like
Did they recolor it on the winter one?
Yes, they did. Yes. I recall it. I didn't play it for that reason. I was like, fuck this. I also didn't play the Rengoku skin, Rengoku event, or the Breach Protocol or whatever it's called.
The Breach one.
OG Mute Protocol was so fun.
Yes, it was fun. The quote unquote the second bringing of it was not awful. It was fucking awful. I think, in my opinion, they have had these skins prepped since, I would say, the second year of developing the CJX shit. And I feel like they knew, like, hey, this needs to be super hype, so let's put out some shit skins.
So the only thing, like, I I counter that with is they've seen online how much success these artists have been getting, like with especially Kubi. Like he created like 3 or 4 of the newest esports skins because of how much. So I think they went out and was like, hey, let's actually get artists to design like these bundles and stuff, rather than
Actually, good people instead of having the
just like
same
have like
shit ones we've
a
had.
dev be like, oh yeah, that looks cool. Like where it's
Yeah.
like they're just feeding us the same recycled stuff.
Yeah.
Consistently. That's the only thing. Like the Valk skin, obviously they sat on.
Oh yeah, they
But,
had to
Yeah,
have. They had to have
had
had
to.
that in pocket for
the
2
event
years
stuff,
plus.
like they released new stuff for the whatever the Wild West one was. They actually released new stuff for that.
Yeah.
Which was
Like,
actually really cool. They actually did very well with those.
Yeah,
It
so
was
like the 2 events they've done this season that they've done in previous seasons where they just re-release skins, they've made entirely new things. I think they could have seen the feedback from those other events and was like, yeah, we need to like completely change what we're doing with the events.
Yeah. All right, question 9, and we got let's see, we got like 3 more, and one of them's the closing topic, so don't stress about it. Jug, favorite season and why?
God, that's actually like so tough.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot.
Yeah,
because I will say, like, with console, like this season's been one of my favorite. But if I combine that I play both PC and console, it's not. Because like I love the state of the meta the game is in. It's the most balanced it's been in a long, long time. But personal, even though it was so frustrating to play in, Blood Orchid, because that was when I started to like really be good. But like I could do some really cheesy stuff. Because like when I was playing in gold and plat lobbies, nobody knew about the run out on highway on border. I could put an Elamine at the top of it, run out, Scorpion, no recoil, high damage,
Evo
50
baby,
bullets.
that Evo cooked. It was insane,
dude. But like I'd say like the year 2, like year 3 were some of my favorite seasons. Just like those years in general, it was completely imbalanced and like really unfair. But I had so much fun, so I guess it's
even if they were absolutely broken, like that's what I mean. Like, what is your favorite season and why? Like the broken seasons were the most fun because I think the stupid shit that you could get away with, even if you were good or bad. If you were bad, you could still get away with some stupid shit and beat good players.
I'll give it go to Brett and I'll like let me look at my like remember like timing of stuff and I'll tell you in a second.
All right, Brett. What about you? Favorite season and why?
Burnt Horizon.
Burnt Horizon.
It was
Like,
actually a fairly decent. It was actually a very decent season. There was not really much cheaters.
On
like on
PC,
console,
I
it
don't
was
think
just
there was
more fun.
I don't think there was a lot of cheaters on PC at the time for Burnt Horizon. I don't think there was.
Burnt Horizon, Mozzie, Super Shorty, just run around. You can fucking fry like half the people with it. But I miss that shit because it was actually very like balanced. It wasn't like anyone overpowered, but there's not. People are just like underpowered.
I gotta think
For
about.
me, like I think mine was White Noise. Like I had a alt account that I solo queued to Diamond on in White Noise. Like that was like my first like I'm good, but I didn't deserve it. I got my ass carried, but because like, I just played Thatcher and Castle and just let the fraggers who were Jaeger ACOG just do whatever they wanted.
God, Jaeger ACOG.
No, that wasn't Jaeger ACOG. It wasn't Jaeger ACOG. Jaeger ACOG got removed before that. But like I'm looking at it like that time frame when I started. Operation Health 743 games, Blood Orchid 460, White Noise 177, and I haven't topped that number since.
Yeah.
So I mean, I played a lot of fun.
Oh God, here we go. Glitches.
My favorite
bugs.
glitch in the game.
I can tell you mine
Shield
too.
on top of my head. Shield on top of my head.
Jaeger
See,
shield.
mine wasn't that.
Jaeger
that was so stupid. My favorite was because like back in the day, like you could play secure area, so you could vault into things in secure area that you cannot be shot.
Fucking dickhead!
Like I'd jump into the laundry machine, I'd jump into the train on cafe, I'd jump into
oh my God, no, the white
the
car
interior,
and house.
the white car and house, the little boiler room and yacht. That was a secure area room.
You jumped in that one?
Yeah,
you're an ass.
That was when you could be shot though. Because like it was like in between, it was sandwiched in between. It was just hard. So, but
what season was it that Alibi and Maestro came out?
Parabellum.
Parabellum, yeah.
Yeah. That was dude. That was my shit.
That was fun.
That was my shit.
That's when I introduced Justin to Siege.
That was the season.
See,
That was my peak. Like
Chandler,
my
you
peak
like it
favorite.
because Maestro had an LMG ACOG.
No, I didn't like it because Maestro had an LMG ACOG. I liked it for how, I guess, how
Balanced?
I would say it was more balanced at the time, just because there was lack of cheaters on PC and nobody really bitched about the meta at the time. But my haha funny was hipfire drop shotting with Maestro.
Yeah, because the
The
hipfire just
longer you
didn't exist on that gun.
the tighter the spread got. So you would just beam people from cross map with that shit. And it had an ACOG. And you could use a fucking laser sight on it to make it even tighter. So you would just beam people from cross map with that shit.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
so
god.
stupid.
It was so stupid, but so fucking funny. Like, if Ubisoft really wanted to do like a haha funny, they could do like a game mode, which they did this fucking years
Yeah,
ago,
in year
where they
6.
bring
Yeah, year
back
6.
old shit. Like they brought back
Oh my
Plane,
god.
Old
Jaeger
House,
ACOG.
Jaeger ACOG, Bandit ACOG. Castle for some reason had an ACOG. No, it wasn't Castle. Pulse for some reason had an
No.
ACOG.
Yeah,
Never
Pulse
had an
had
ACOG,
ACOG.
by the way.
I know what
What?
event you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
it's like a
fuck.
holiday thing, whatever.
It was
It
It
was
was
in
like
like
something throwback or something.
Yeah, it was a throwback.
Legacy. It was
It was year
Legacy.
5. Yeah, it was year
it's
5
like
because it was a
Yeah.
5-year anniversary.
Yeah. They fucking dropped that shit and they said it would return at some point. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, let's do this. Every like 3 months, they just randomly bring it back. I'm so down for that. Never came
did.
back. Never fucking came back. I was so depressed.
By the way, I'm very convinced that they're gonna do for the last season of this year, right? Because last season is like the anniversary season. Because it'll be December, right?
Yeah.
That they're gonna do a like throw it back to all the seasons.
What, like any season you want kind of choosing?
That they should bring back something like that where like 1 week it's this, so you get play year 1.
Oh, the entire fucking
Yes.
week? Yeah, that would be sick.
Yep.
In my opinion, that'd be pretty fucking cool. But I don't think they'd be able to do it every week. I think it should be like hourly rotations. Like every hour it changes and the game mode stays for the entire season. I think that would be cool as fuck. Like every
Yeah, play
hour it
whatever
just
season
randomly
you
picks
want.
one. Every hour it just randomly picks one and it shows on the screen which
You can
season
play
it's
ranked.
playing.
You can play ranked.
No, I wouldn't say ranked.
Year
Make
1
it ranked
ranked.
rules. Make it ranked rules, like old ranked rules, like where it was fucking busted as shit.
Oh god.
Where it was like a 3-minute entry time. Like it was the ranked rules for that season. So back in Health, what was it Health? No, I think it was Dustline. To enter the building, you could wait. It was like a 3-minute 50-second timer or some shit. So you'd have 45 seconds of prep phase. And this is back when reinforcing took forever. It was like a long ass time. And you had 2
like
per
20
pocket.
seconds.
Yeah, it was like a 20-second fucking reinforce time. It was ridiculous. But that plus like
Nitro spawn peaks.
yeah, back when you could
Oh my god.
glitch through the
Just
red
run
wall
outside.
and just run outside as
Yep.
Pulse and
Just
check
play
people's
Yeah.
spawns. I remember dying to that one time. I was like, this game's fucking shit. Like, why? Who in the hell
Why do I
thinks of
still
this?
play this game?
Well, it was like the first couple of weeks of it being out, and people were just in your spawn as Pulse, and they don't get enemy detected outside in the drone phase because you shouldn't be able to be outside. So, like, the game doesn't even detect you, and as soon as you spawn in, you don't know if Pulse is behind you because there's a 5-second timer on you running outside, by the way. It was ridiculous. Like, he just, they're all going to spawn here. Pre-place Nitro, back up 5 feet. Yeah, and then you just hear a Nitro go off and then Pulse shotgun back when his M10 was a sniper rifle.
Dude, Pulse and Frost shotguns.
They were snipers. They were fucking sniper rifles.
I
Same with
didn't have
Cav.
to experience it. Thank God I didn't have to experience it.
Cav, Valkyrie, and Frost shotguns were literal slugs. They would shoot fucking slugs, and it was ridiculous. You would hit fire headshot people from cross map and be like, got mine. Like, what? Dude, I have an AK-12 on, and I'm beaming you from a mile away. How are you sniping me with a shotgun? It was so bad, but man, it was so fucking funny. It was so funny at the time. Okay, so we'll go on to question 10 here. The current balance of the game, what would you change? And do you think it's currently good in the meta?
I said it in the last question. I think this meta is really, really good. Like I personally like love it, especially with how the ban phase goes and everything now. It's like if you're really struggling with somebody, you could just ban them out the next round. Like I don't think I think shields are annoying, but they're not in a bad place. They're the most viable they've been, and it's not like you can't do anything against it. It's just you got to be a little bit more coordinated. I think it's in gameplay wise, it's one of the best. If I don't even think I'd really change anything right now. Like even pros have said it. This is the best meta there is. Like it's the most balanced.
Brett,
So.
what about you?
So I like the meta right now. It's not that bad. It's not like, 2 seasons ago where it's, shield meta and everyone's running a shield.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the only thing I'd change is literally get rid of ring 2.0, bring it back to 1.0, and make it where you can actually ADS a little faster.
Yeah, the ADS
Like
speed
back
is
to the old ADS. Like where
I
it was
wouldn't
like
say like year 1, year 2, year 3
no no no
ADS,
no
but
no no.
maybe like year 4 or 5 when they slowed it
Okay,
down a
like
little bit, just a little bit.
yes.
Like when they nerfed leaning in 2019. Like after
Mm-hmm.
2019 when they nerfed leaning and Bolo was in shambles, he's like, "Oh, they broke my legs." Like he was
Yeah.
freaking out about it. Like that's the season I'm talking about. Like when the ADSing was still fast, but the leaning slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
That's about
Because it
where
was
I
an
would
even
like it.
balance. It was
Yeah.
an even balance.
Sure, you can't get quick peeked off fucking a pixel anymore, but
But
like you could still get Shikoed off a pixel now.
at
So
least you're not getting
yeah.
At least you're not getting killed off of literal bullet holes anymore either.
Oh, thank God. Even when I was that guy, I would be all the
I was
way.
that guy too.
Oh
Everybody
man,
used it.
yeah.
It's
I would be in aqua,
Yeah.
prone on the floor with fucking bullet
Oh
holes
my god, I
and
remember this.
peeking through what's it called? Hookah. I would just open up the bottom of the hookah wall. Instead of the nitro
gosh.
holes, I would open up the floor instead, like floor holes, and I would just see underneath
Oh
the
yeah,
couch
you
and
just
shit.
hold the
So bogus. So fucking bogus. In aqua. Ridiculous.
I
People would
remember
just
when Chandler was telling me about fucking ball holes.
oh dude, bullet holes were the way to get
Like
kills.
this is the most OP shit. He was like,
Yeah,
this is the most
Yeah.
OP shit.
it
All
is.
you gotta do is shoot a little bit.
One
You'll be
bullet.
able to see.
Shoot one bullet and
One
you can see
bullet
You can
perfectly.
through
see.
2 walls, by the way, because every wall is 2. Oh man, because there's
Yeah.
2 sides to each wall, of course, and then that sliver in the middle with the wooden beams and shit, or metal beams. I guess it depends on what map you're on. But yeah, um, my opinion on the meta, I like where it's at. I don't like shields though. I think shields do need to be nerfed. I think they all need to be three armor again. Blitz does not need to be sprinting at me at Mach 10, be able to flash me and ADS me before like I can actually react to do anything. Sure, traps are really good and still viable. It's a little ridiculous when your roamer
Blackbeard.
is trying to burn time and he hears 3 shields bust through a window, a door, and another door, and they are just pincer maneuvering this motherfucker. And one of them's a Blitz, one of them's a Blackbeard, and the other one's a fucking Monty. The Monty full extend, so he's not really a threat, quote unquote.
Right.
But as soon as you see a Blitz, you turn around, you run away. Blackbeard just ADSs and shoots you. Like I don't know what else you can do other than to walk backwards and just keep aiming at the shields. But then Blitz is going to charge you and smack you in the forehead.
Yeah.
Like it's a little ridiculous. I think they could honestly, in my opinion, I think what they could do is in ranked, only ranked, mind you, make it to
No
where
shields.
you are only allowed 2 or 1 shields around, like to be used in play at least. So if you
I
have
don't know.
one
I
shield,
Including
don't know if that's
Osa.
viable.
Including Osa. Osa's
I don't know
considered
if
a
that's
shield.
viable.
I mean, 2 to 1 shields on a team is. I don't think you see any more than 2 shields in comp. No.
If well, they ban out at least one
Yeah.
because it's like you ban out either Monty or Blackbeard, or you ban.
Then there's still
like,
3
or in the
viable
second
ones.
thing. But the thing with that is also you are giving up like your ability to flush out like create map control like open walls if you're taking just consistent shields.
True.
Like, you're taking out your ability to either like get rid of util. Like there's a dump off to playing nothing but shields.
True.
That's the so it's like you still would need to bring one or two if you want to be able to get walls. You still want to be able to
you can
get rid
play
of gadgets.
You can play Monty, no? Because doesn't Monty have hard breach gadget?
Yes.
So Monty,
he does, but just think about that. You're creating a crouch hole or like a vault hole, which vault holes are significantly
He
worse.
has to be.
Any
And the thing
pressure
is, you still
though on the site is good pressure.
somebody. Well, the thing is, you still need somebody. If you bring like a bandit or something, you still need somebody to get rid of the bandits.
True. Blackbeard has nades. Osa has smoke,
Not
so
every
she
wall.
could
Not
burn
every wall you're
the
able to
shit.
throw something over, and you can't cook
True.
from below anymore. And
True.
so like, there's not many walls you can throw it over and get rid of bandits, or throw it to an angle. Like, there's so much coordination that you need with the shields to be able to get that type of map control.
True.
Okay, hear me out. I don't mind Blitz. Just give it a Blackbeard, or like make it where he doesn't have that shield anymore. It's just not easy map control. That's all it is.
In my opinion, Blackbeard is fine. It's just something on him needs to be done. Like the way they have him set up now compared to his old self is a lot better.
Makes him more viable.
He's a lot easier to buff and nerf. He's a lot easier to manage as compared to back then. He used to have a 800 HP shield, which took every bandit MP7 magazine and 3 of his P12 magazines to destroy his one and only shield, mind you. So every fucking bullet, all of his MP7s mags, and 3 of his P12 mags, he only has like 2 mags left. That's fucking ridiculous. And then they nerfed it down to 600, and then they did, what was it? I think it was 200, and they gave him 2 shields.
Yeah.
And then they nerfed them both down to, I think, 80, and now they changed them down to, I think, 50 or some shit, or 40, somewhere in there. And it was like 2 bullets.
It was like a wet napkin.
Yeah, it was a wet fucking napkin. I mean, most guns would one-tap it, and the only way he'd be viable is on like old consulate on bathroom window. That's about it. Bathroom window or CO windows. That's literally it. You would have to be a very good player in order to be able to make him viable. But yeah, so like now he's a lot more easier to maintain and work with balance-wise, but Ubisoft definitely needs to do something around him to make him less frustrating. I think something that would make him less frustrating right now would be slow his ADS time down a little bit more, and or remove his nades.
Yeah, that actually, that's fair.
I really just think the nades makes him, like everything else, like whatever, but it's the nades.
The nades make you push away, but then he's just gonna play aggro and he's gonna hold an angle.
Like, I get why they gave him nades, so his pick rate would go up and be played more in the season and see what they need to buff and nerf on him.
Yeah.
He's fine at speed that he is right now. He's perfectly fine. If he puts his shield on his back, he's a 2-speed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's similar to
it's a 3.
Clash, right? Similar to Clash.
Hold on.
It's similar to Clash now.
So he's a 3-speed. No,
he's a 1. He's a 1-speed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a 3 armor?
He's a 1-speed?
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, then his shield gives him a 10% nerf on speed anyway. Same with Blitz.
Yeah.
But I mean, Blitz is still fast as fuck. Like, it doesn't matter. He's still fast as hell. Like, he's going to chase you down. If you're a 3 armor, you are cooked. Yeah, but
Blitz is a 2-2, but Blitz is the only shield that's a 2-2.
Yeah, Blitz is the only shield that's a 2-2, but if you have a shield, you are automatically given a 10% movement nerf. It's either 10 or 5. It's one of the two. But I do remember them adding
LMGs
the
are 10.
nerfs. Yeah, I do remember them adding the nerf with shields to make you significantly slower, because if you were a 3 armor and you had a shield on, you'd be just as fast as the other 3 armors sprinting away from you. But now, if you were a 3 armor running away from a Monty, you're going to be faster than the Monty with a shield in front of him.
Yeah.
So definitely do something to either slow them down more or make them not as frustrating. Because I'm tired of fucking thinking, okay, I want to roam for the first time in fucking 2 months. I want to roam. I hop on Vigil. I'm like, all right, this is my round. I'm going to fucking curb stomp somebody. And then 13 seconds into the round, I hear 3 shields deep on my 6. I go sprinting away, and these motherfuckers are just in my shit, fucking me sideways, raw, no lube. Like, I don't know what they want me to do, man. I'm just like, I throw an impact at one, it moves his shield away, I shoot him, his butt buddy's right behind him chasing me down too. I don't know what they want me to do, man. I only have so many impacts, and I used my impact for the rotate
I
because
don't
our
struggle with
teammates
shields.
didn't do
I
that
rat
shit.
in corners.
Yeah, that's my king. That's my king. He's like, yep, that's how I do it. That's how I fucking do
I don't
it.
die to shields. I rat in corners.
I rat in corner till you get droned out and then pushed by a fucking shield or
I just knife
3.
them. I pre-fire knife them.
Oh my god, the preemptive knife. God, dude, old knife peeking back when you did the butter knife or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the banana knife, dude. I miss fucking doing the banana knife around the fucking doorways, and people would see your hand fully extend out, and you would just dump maggots, and you're like, way to bait bullets. Oh god. Okay. We'll move on to the next question because that was a good little rant on it.
Yeah.
Second to last question. What was the question I just asked? Oh, meta balance. Okay, we're good. Question 11. What would you do about rank 2.0 to make it better?
Not make it progression based.
Okay.
Just get rid of it.
Based is like the worst because like you said, you're still playing like the same rank that like your hidden MMR is. The progression point is useless. Like, just bring back placements. Like, I'm fine with the reward system that they did for it. Like, get all the rewards that you got before. Backgrounds are cool, but it's literally just how you get your rank that is the issue.
Yeah.
And like, the more you like, it shouldn't be the higher the rank you are, the less RP you get. It should be the more games you play, the less RP you get.
Yeah.
Like it used to be with rank 1.0. Like, literally the system for rank 1.0, but change the reward system to rank 2.0.
Is it still 100 games in order to be placed in champ, or is that 100 games to get a number next to your name?
What do you mean?
Like, so can you just hit champ now at 5k elo, guaranteed, no matter what now?
It's 4,500.
4,500.
It's 4,500. You starting top rate.
Literally, you are a number. You are a number until there is more than 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah, they got rid of the 100. They got rid of the 100 Chandler when they did 2.0.
That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. It needs to be 100, in my opinion.
Granted, to me, like, for what they did with it, people just care about getting the rewards. They don't care about being numbered. Numbered is for the people who want to go higher. Like,
can we get much higher?
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I just want the rewards.
Yeah.
That's all I really give a shit about.
There's a reason I've barely played ranked on my main since getting champ. Just because, like, yeah, I'll just have fun. I got the rewards I cared about. I'll play ranked on my main on PC, but
yeah.
I mean, Chandler, I'll be honest. I hit D2 on PC, and I've been just struggling going from D4 to D3 the past, like, 2 weeks. And I've been on a lose, or I've been winning. Win 2 games, lose 2. I've played about, like, almost 15 so far.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I gained 140 at one point. RP back. And then I lost it. I lost all of my betting. I'm only 4150 in. I'm like down bad. I've been just trying because I want to hit champ on PC. But I love seeing Hunter hit it. I love seeing, like everyone else hit it. But like, dude, where the fuck is mine?
Yeah.
Where's mine?
It's all the grind, baby. It's all the grind. That's all it is.
Dude, I have 220 games this season.
Yeah.
And I haven't even reached back to fucking D2, dude.
I bet I have a weird feeling. How many more days left of the season are there?
Not like another month.
It's not very many, right? Because they're about to announce it soon here, right?
No, so the season came out in June. And if it's a 3-month season.
Yeah, so we have the rest of this month, and then when's the battle pass end?
Give us a.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have Siege open?
Next weekend they're gonna show.
Next week?
21 days.
21 days. Okay, yeah. So probably next week or the week after, they're gonna announce and show the operator via teaser, so on and so forth. Uh,
2 weeks of TS. Yeah.
Yeah. So today's the 11th of August. So they're gonna show it next week. Is that what you said, Brett?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
So
sure it's next
Based
week.
on previous,
yeah.
like.
So they
Yeah.
show it. Then test server will be for 2 weeks, and then it's like what 3 to 4 days after test server's done. They do the the battle pass will end, and then I think it's like 2 or 3 days after the battle pass, based off of past history at least. So we have like what 3? It's about a month. Yeah, about a month, and then it'll drop the new season.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question, closing topic. Honest opinions. Do we think the game will survive another 10 years after this past year?
10? No, but I think it'll survive quite a few, like more years than people will expect. As long as they keep making like decent. Oh, I won't even say good changes. As long as they keep making decent changes.
Do you
To, like,
think
keep things
if
fresh.
cheating doesn't get fixed, do you think
It'll
do you
kill
think
the
will
game
die?
quicker. I think. Granted, this game I feel like has always had a cheater issue because like everything I see, there's always cheaters. But it's like this is just the worst it's been, like in terms of like because the player base is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Than really when the other epidemics were like at their peak. So like I think if it doesn't like start getting lower numbers of cheaters, maybe, but I think that it might just like a lot of pros are just like either they do 10 mans or they switch to console. Like or for content at least, they switch to console. Console you can get so many interactions.
Yeah.
Because that's where the player base is like bigger.
I'm just worried that the game will end up being like the pro scene will just end up being controller players because everyone will switch to console, and then the PC scene won't see a player base.
I don't think the PC player, like the PC pro player base, will die off just because it's like because of the community that they have, like 10 mans. There's like people who are like ranked stars, and then they're like, okay, I'm not liking how ranked is. I'm gonna go join these servers and play 10 mans and meet these people. And so because like even the content creators that are like really really good, and they'll bring in like what is his name, Adept. Like he's like a 15-year-old.
Adept, yeah,
like
he's 15.
He's gonna be a pro in like 3 years. Like
he hopes if the game lasts that long.
Yeah, but it's like I'm saying is like the PC, like the ranked, as long as you're like a ranked star and you get like some notoriety, like or you just grind like because you don't also have to be a ranked star to like because most pros were not ranked stars, they're just good ranked players. But
Yeah.
with that being said, like most of them like play through like their T4, T3, T2 scrims and they get their notoriety there. So like as long as you make a name in that type of scene, you're gonna be able to be pro and you'll still be M&K. And M&K players will shit on console players in terms of pro levels for as long as time.
Yeah.
So
Brett, what do you think? 10 years or no?
Honestly, no.
yeah, like I said, 10 no.
It's a joke.
Hey,
it's a joke if you say 10 years.
Ubisoft said 10 more years, baby. They're pushing 10 more years
Yeah.
on this puppy bad boy.
Yeah.
I don't foresee it happening.
Well, they don't want to say, yeah, we see this game dying in the near future.
Well,
yeah,
that's the thing. Don't say 10 years. Say we see another 5 years.
5 years.
And then,
5 years is
just say
like
5
any
years.
job.
And you could be like, oh, Siege X. What's 15 in Roman numeral? I don't know what it is. XV?
Yeah, XV. Yeah.
Okay. They could do Siege XV. New engine, new all
I
the
mean,
maps
how long did it take for them to go from
transferred over.
CS to CS2?
It was only a couple years. It wasn't that long, was it?
I feel like CS:GO's been around for a long time.
Yeah, but it was when did CS:GO come out? CS:GO came out I think in like 2014. CS:GO release date
2012.
2012.
But it would not be released until 2014. It was
Uh,
released in 2014.
yeah, so
And then CS2 was released
11
September.
Oh, no.
11
Okay,
years.
hold on. It was 2012 that it was released on all platforms except Linux.
2013.
Yeah. So I mean,
Even as a 10 year, it was 10 years.
11 years is when fucking CS 2 dropped, which, I mean, to be fair, brand new engine. All the old mechanics were redefined. They added being able to see your toes, which is cool, but at the same time, you don't really need it. The smokes have physics now, so like you can shoot in the smoke actually like puts a hole. There's a hole in the smoke for a split second if you shoot through it, so you can actually see the players walking through it if you shoot them, so on and so forth. So I mean, it took them 11 years to do it, but they probably didn't start making it until 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 years before.
Yeah.
CS2 and when did they start making it?
No, they did. They made it 6 months. Yeah, March 22nd.
Is when they started developing it? I doubt it, because they did a whole new engine. It took them 6 months to drop it. They announced it in March of 2022, March 2023, and they dropped it September 27, 2023. So I mean, development, they probably started like I don't even fucking know. Probably like 5, 6 years prior, because they had to do a whole new engine. So I mean, they probably made the engine first, and then they're like, hey, let's remaster our game, but add cooler shit to it. So I mean, they just did the same game, copy and paste, so on and so forth. My opinion, I don't really see the game going 10 more years. Morgan, what the hell did you send me on stat? What the hell is this?
Disregard it.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I see that now. I'm like, what the fuck did you just send me? Oh my god. I don't really see it lasting another 10 years. I made this I posted this in a different server that Wraith is in. Long story short, I don't remember which server exactly. I could pull it up. Hang on, let me fucking pull this shit up real quick. Where did we post it?
What's that shit?
Where is it?
Also, what other questions do you have for the?
That is the last question. I think it was Friends of Friends. I did post it in here. So this is when they announced CJX. And my words verbatim, I said, okay, so in my opinion here, the W and the L changes on Bootysoft's part. Before I go and say all this, though, I'd like to let people know off rip, CJX will not save the game. First off, W changes. New game mode with a brand new map is great. 6v6 overall looks good. Better for new players and more casual, laid back Siege experience. Graphic overhaul. I know, it's not great, but I do like that they added it just because new content, something to try. They're trying something. It's great. Graphic overhaul, definitely a great change. Game looks more modern. Not as AAA as we would like, but if we get 200 plus FPS with the new settings, can't be mad. On PC, of course, at the moment. Issues with CJX off rip. Yeah, it was a little odd. The shadows that you're playing being shown are a huge W. Sound changes are to be determined. We've needed this since year 5
after
at
they
least.
Fixed it after the first week, the sound has been pretty good.
After the first week, yes, it definitely got better, but it definitely was ass off rip. I did not care for it. Interactive environment, beepers being shut off is a great change. Fire extinguishers being added for fast takes and or flanks. It's nice. And pipes that blow up indeed are going to help with the bums who sit on doorways is Monty. The rappel system change is great. Love it. And we will see if it's S tier when the LAN happens. 7, which is runner-ups on the list. Inspect animation, great change. Good ad. Communication wheel, great ad. Only took 10 years though. Now for the negatives. No new engine. They did not announce a new engine. They even stated it's not on a new engine. No upgrades to the servers. No tick rate enhancements. No anti-cheat upgrades or announcements for the near future. They announced that they're going to be constantly updating the anti-cheat, seems like they lied to an extent, because I feel like if you do a giant update to the anti-cheat to combat the cheaters that we currently have, and you push it out, I feel like at least for 2-3 days you're not gonna have cheaters. 5 lost the streamer charms added each season. We get 1 now, not 3 per season. Horrible take on
I kinda
Ubi's
hate
part.
that.
It's dumb. All it does is lose them money and content creators money. Like they want to push content on the game. Give more charms out. Like, what the fuck? Do 3?
Dude, there's
They
so
should have
many
announced
streamers
5.
that have charms that I don't even know like why they have charms with them. There's like Skittles. Like Skittles started streaming late, yes, but like Skittles
Yeah.
doesn't have a charm. Fucking
Skittles is
like
averaging like 400 to 500 viewers a stream
when
now.
I'm pretty sure when Marley got his charm, Marley was barely streaming.
Yeah. Marley was barely streaming.
He had to start streaming because he got a charm.
6, no changes to the meta at the time. 2 seasons ago, the meta was kind of wonky. Well, I guess last season the meta was kind of wonky because it was a shield meta, so they never really announced a shield change, which was odd, in my opinion. Or it was 2 seasons ago? Yeah, because 3, which was March, April, May, June. Yeah, so it was like 2 seasons ago, basically. They had to do the announcements bullshit to it. So there was no real changes to the meta. No new HUD changes that allow players to remove the clutter. So like the big ass fucking HUD shit that you have on there. If you didn't notice, the lighting is back to year 2, so enjoy not being able to see players in dark ass corners again. That was before we knew about the rim lighting on players, like the bright blue or the bright red or orange, whatever color you have your shit set to. That was before, so I'm happy that they figured out a way around that. 9, the crowd was not enthused at all by the changes. Light clapping, even the casters had to try and hype everyone up. So that's like saying something. Everyone's like, you're really going to need to pull this off. 10, all the maps aren't changed yet. 3 maps every season after release of Siege X is nil on their part. 3 years of changes we've needed since year 6, LMFAO. I mean, to be fair, you've been working on it for 3 years. You have an art team, and you also have a development team. The art team already did all the assets for what? How many of the maps did we get? 5 off rip? 5 remastered ones?
What?
Bank, Border,
Chalet, Border.
Chalet, Bank, Chalet, Border. Bank, Chalet, Border.
That's like the only ones I can think of. Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, and what's the last one? Oh my god.
I'm going through. Trust me, I'm going through my brain. I'm really thinking more. Where do I put cap cans with
with the fire shit
or the gas pipes?
Yeah, the pipes. Fuck, dude.
It might only be 4.
Hang on. All updated Siege X maps. Okay, so they did.
All right, bring that map back.
Oh, consulate or not consulate? Yeah. No, it's not consulate.
Huh.
What map is this?
Consulate.
Cafe.
We said cafe.
So it's bank,
Wait, what map?
Border, cafe, chalet.
Chalet, yeah. 4.
Yeah, 5. There's 5.
Or 5.
Bank,
Chalet
Border,
was the one
yeah. So those are the 5, the big 5 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
they
did 5 maps. Well, yeah, this season are the ones that they released. Yeah, the art style, like the texture upgrades, so on and so forth.
Yeah,
like those are the only maps
the textures that lag my game.
Well, I mean, I guess yeah, to an extent, but it's a little odd, in my opinion, that they only did 5 when they could have easily have done 10. Like they're a multi-billion-dollar company.
Want, like, constant update with it, and
yeah, I don't know.
They have to restrict some to keep the game fresh at some point.
I guess, but I mean, they have how many fucking maps in the game?
Ranked maps, it's
enough.
I don't know, like 15.
Yeah, even then, they said they're wanting to do all the maps, and I think next season what are they doing next season? It's a layer. right? Lair is one of them.
Nighthaven Labs, Lair,
Nighthaven Labs,
and Consulate.
Lair, and Consulate. Yeah. So I mean, three more comp/ranked maps, which are nice, cool. I'm all for it. But like, do some of the older maps that we're having issues with, like texture-wise or like random, but like Villa, I don't see why they don't do Villa. They could recenter the map so it's not fucking a giant issue anymore with the random screen shaking. Cause yeah, like why is my crosshair or my scope reticle shaking profusely when I'm aiming down sights? Dude, I just got something in my eye. Fuck me. Just randomly got it in my eye too. It was absolutely atrocious. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little odd
What
to
map
me.
are they bringing back?
What do you mean? What map are they bringing back?
I don't think
they're bringing back a map to the rank pool. They haven't told us what map they're revamping to be in the rank pool. It's a map that's been in the rank pool
I would
before.
hope it's fucking like what was the old what was that old map? It's when Cade came out.
Bring back Bartlett, please.
Oh,
you just want it for different reasons.
Fortress.
If you seen my face, I was staring at you and I was like, for different reasons. Okay. It's because it's a school, isn't it?
What do you mean Fortress?
Fortress?
What?
Yeah, if they brought back Fortress, that'd be fire.
It's just I actually loved Bartlett. I loved playing Bartlett.
Bartlett was fire, but like, was it even in ranked when you joined?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
Still?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when they brought that shit out.
They didn't take it out until like year 3.
It was so bad. It was so bad to play in ranked.
Dude, it was so fun, especially secure area in the fucking library.
One door to get into the building. The rest of it was windows or hatches.
No,
insane. 2 doors?
Yeah, the back door.
Yeah, the one in the little skylight area.
That's about it.
You could either rappel down the skylight or like
it was a window.
Yeah,
there
but
was
it's like
one door,
the map,
and it was one door, and the rest were windows that you could get into the building from.
Yeah,
and it was just the front door. Yeah, the windows weren't a problem because there was a Blackbeard every fucking round.
Or you had the hatch on the roof.
Yeah, the singular hatch on the roof to drop into what was it? Library? The fucking library area?
It was like the
it was a museum.
Like a museum area, yeah.
Yeah, and
like
just
with
get
replica
fucking
of
cooked.
like Bartlett.
Okay. So let's see. The ranked maps that were in ranked that haven't been in ranked, right? So there's Tower.
No,
Stadium
keep
Bravo,
that shit out of here. Keep that shit out of here.
House. Stadium 2020. Yacht.
That's 10 times worse.
Blade, Favela.
Okay, Favela's not that bad for ranked. I actually didn't mind Favela.
There's a reason why they took it out.
I know there is, but
yeah, it wasn't very compy.
The new Favela I didn't mind. It just wasn't like the best.
Yeah.
No, they should definitely. Okay, let's see. We have to go to a map they have not revamped. So not Stadium 20. Well, actually, they haven't revamped Stadium 20. Wait, was it? No, they revamped that one, right?
They revamped
it. Revamped
it's 2021 or 2022.
Hereford.
Dude, if they remastered Hereford again,
they couldn't do it.
Yeah. Boo fucking who? You act like they give a shit about the lore.
I mean, technically, that's why it's not in the map pool.
Oh my god, it's still in
because it's blown up.
Customs, isn't it?
No.
Oh my god. Yeah,
it's
they nuked that shit. It's no longer in the game. No. Thank God. You know what? Bring back old fucking Hereford.
It's not.
I want to be able to impact. I want to be able to impact the soft wall on 3rd floor and just sit like where I'm basically falling outside and just dump mags at people in their spawn. Like, bring that shit back. I want to fucking do the old Hereford runouts and shit. Oh my god.
They actually did. They took it out.
Customs, yeah. Wow.
They took it out.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Boo.
Gone.
Yeah. They keep taking away content from us. First Bartlett University. Now fucking
then
Hereford.
Shipford.
Yeah. Hereford. Got that shit out of here.
Hereford.
Yeah. Fucking Christ, dude.
All right.
So that's it for this. Do you guys have any finishing things? I'm gonna put your guys' socials and what's it called? Just send me whatever socials you want. It'll be in the description, so on and so forth. Check out Jug on Twitch, and you don't have TikTok, do you?
I post. I mean, I have TikTok. I post my Twitch clips on TikTok. That's really it.
So go follow. What is it?
The Jugician on Twitch. It's spelled JOOGICIAN.
Okay, if I remember, editor's note. Over Jug's face right now. Put that. Yep, cool beans. Brett, do you have any socials?
I don't care.
You want to put? Okay, I'll put his. I'll put his.
Just do my TikTok.
Twitch, or I'll put his.
RQ
I'll put his tiki-taki somewhere over here. See, it's probably not gonna go over your profile picture because that's white as hell.
I don't care.
Unless if I do it in all black font, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, go follow these nerds. Have a good rest of your day. This is